This is a message for Colleen Hoover and Sony Pictures. I know what I'm asking for is going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars. New Lily Bloom, Justin Baldoni's original creative ideas. Reshoot it. There is no one in the world that doesn't know.
For fans of Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us, the announcement of a movie adaptation was akin to a literary dream come true. And when Justin Baldoni was revealed to be not only starring as the enigmatic Ryle Kincaid, but also directing, the internet nearly implored. Here was an actor who, in many readers' minds, was Ryle. His previous work, his genuine connection with audiences, and his passion for projects with heart seemed to make him the perfect fit. The early days of this collaboration were a public relations dream. Social media buzzed with behind-the-scenes glimpses, heartfelt messages between Baldoni and Hoover, and a palpable sense of shared excitement. Hoover herself often spoke glowingly of Baldoni's dedication to the source material and his commitment to bringing Lily and Ryle's complex story to life with integrity. It felt less like a typical Hollywood transaction and more like a passion project, fueled by a mutual respect and a desire to honor the book that had touched millions. Remember those early press tours, the joint interviews, the way they spoke about the project as if it were a shared child? It created an image of seamless teamwork, a united front driven by a singular vision. Fans bought into it wholeheartedly. They invested their emotional energy, their hopes, and their expectations into this duo, believing they were witnessing a perfect creative synergy. But if sources are to be believed, this picture-perfect collaboration might have had a few hidden brushstrokes, some details deliberately kept in the shadows. What could have been unfolding beneath the surface, away from the cameras and the adoring public, that would eventually lead to a star feeling misled? Could there have been a different kind of script being written, one that Baldoni wasn't given a copy of? The plot thickens, doesn't it? The whispers surrounding Baldoni and Hoover didn't explode overnight. They began as faint echoes, little breadcrumbs of doubt. Perhaps a subtle shift in their public interactions, a slightly less effusive comment here, a noticeable absence there. Initially, these might have been dismissed as mere overthinking, the natural ebb and flow of any demanding production. The word misled is a powerful one. It implies a deliberate act, a conscious decision to present a false or incomplete picture. If Justin Baldoni genuinely feels misled, it suggests a significant breach of trust, a feeling of being purposefully left in the dark about something crucial to his involvement and understanding of the project. Consider the emotional impact of feeling misled, especially in a high-stakes professional environment. It can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and even a sense of betrayal. An actor invests not just their time and talent, but also a part of their identity into a role. They become advocates for the story, its characters, and the vision behind it. To discover that there was a hidden layer, a secret agreement or dynamic they weren't privy to, could fundamentally alter their perception of the entire experience. Imagine signing up for a journey, believing you have the full itinerary, only to discover halfway through that there's a detour you were never told about, one that changes the destination or the purpose of the trip entirely. How would that make you feel? Confused? Angry? Undervalued? What kind of information would be so impactful that its omission would lead to such strong feelings? Was it about creative control, financial compensation, future commitments, or perhaps something even more personal that intertwines with their professional lives? Now, let's play detective for a moment. If there's an undisclosed connection and Baldoni feels misled, what are the most plausible scenarios? A secret financial arrangement. Perhaps there was a hidden clause in Hoover's contract with the studio, or a separate agreement between her and other producers that gave her an unusual level of financial upside or creative control that wasn't transparently communicated to Baldoni. This could impact everything from budget allocation to future sequel possibilities, all of which could affect an actor-director's role. Hidden creative control or influence. Could Hoover have secured more creative control behind the scenes than was initially revealed, leading to decisions that Baldoni disagreed with or felt circumvented his directorial vision? Imagine being the director, only to find out there's a shadow director making key calls. A strategic marketing play gone awry. In the world of publishing and film, strategic partnerships and marketing stunts are common. Could this connection have been a deliberate, albeit risky, marketing strategy to generate buzz that somehow went off the rails, leaving Baldoni feeling like a pawn? Each of these scenarios carries its own weight of potential drama and justification for Baldoni's alleged feelings. The key is the undisclosed aspect. It implies a deliberate act of concealment, suggesting there was something to hide. And when secrets are involved, especially in a public arena, the fallout can be significant. Which theory resonates most with you? What other possibilities could be lurking in the shadows? The moment these rumors started circulating, the industry took notice. Hollywood thrives on intrigue, and a potential rift between a best-selling author and a popular actor/director on a high-profile project is pure catnip. Agents, publicists, and studio executives are undoubtedly watching closely, assessing the potential damage control needed, or perhaps even sensing opportunities. This kind of public scrutiny adds immense pressure to all parties involved. Every public appearance, every social media post, every nuanced statement will be dissected and analyzed for clues. The carefully constructed image of seamless collaboration is now under a microscope, and every crack, real or imagined, will be magnified. How do you think this kind of rumor affects the morale on set, or the overall energy surrounding a project? Does it inspire a feeling of us against the world, or does it breed mistrust and discomfort? The ripple effects of such speculation can be far-reaching, extending beyond just the individuals involved to impact the entire production and its reception. What do you think happened? What undisclosed connection could truly leave someone like Justin Baldoni feeling misled? Share your theories, your insights, and your thoughts on this unfolding story. Because in this real-life drama, every reader is a detective and every comment is a potential clue. Let's keep this conversation going.